guys, I'm gonna cut the bottom of this window out and see if I can put in a patch piece, because I need to get this glass back in to get this thing back on the road. It's pretty trashed. I got the piece cut out and I'm starting to remove this, and the metal's so weak, I'm just spinning it like a freaking tuna can, just popping welds on it. Really do it and hold the phone, but anyway, that's what I'm doing, just unpeeling it until it pops off, and if I have to drill out a weld, I'll drill out a weld. Just a lot of crap. All right, guys, I've kind of cut it off, cleaned it up a little bit. Now I'm going to start slowly fitting. I made this piece where that we took a 4-inch piece and I kind of put a lip on it to be like the window channel thing. I'm just going to cut it to length and try to get it in place and then start shaping it. I'm fixing to take a shrinker, try to shrink that top little lip there and see if I can shape it in where it kind of rounds up like the window does. Yeah, basically this is the shrinker I'm going to use. It's one from Harbor Freight. Just got it in a vise. And put that lip in there and try to shrink it up. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, just starting a rough fit in here. And I got that to bend around with that stretcher pretty good. So it's starting to take shape. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'll work with it. All right, now I've got the top lip cut to height. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's going to be underneath the rubber and stuff. So as long as it's even there underneath the lip, that one too. I'll have to do a little bit of welting around that thing. So I've made my line where I need to cut this thing, where I can start shaping the actual roundness into it. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, I'm kind of starting to knock it in a little bit. Some of the places it's going to butt up just right. Some of them I'm still going to have to trim, but it's coming along. Not bad for do just a bunch of Harbor Freight tools, right? Let's see if we can get that on there. Getting closer and closer. All right. All right, guys, I'm getting closer and closer. I just keep fitting it, and trying different ways to try to get it pinched in place and see what I've got going on. But it's coming around. It's hot. It's hard, hot work. You just keep doing it over and over. It's not even a hot day in Texas, man. I'm just dying out here, but I'm getting it done. I'm super excited about it. Hopefully I can get it in there well enough to get the body work done and stuff, and then let it sit for a few days and get a window in. All right, guys, got the spot welds across the top. Now I got to kind of line up the outside, start getting some spot welds on it. Well, those are spot welds from the spot weld machine. Works great. And then I'll just take a deal across the top of that and level it all out and smooth it where the rubber will roll over it. All right, guys, it's welding together. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'm going to use filler on it. Started to suck in the middle, so I got a little bit of overlap there. But it's coming together slowly. It's just weld, grind, weld, grind, weld, grind. That's all you can do. All right, guys, I'm just trying to catch up like on some of these edges here. I'm trying to keep spotting it in and grinding. And then down here, this corner here, keep building it up, filling it in, grinding. Everything went pretty good, excluding this middle part here. It tend to, the panel that I had made kind of sucked in, and so I'm gonna have to do a filler, which I knew I'd have to fill anyway, but this is definitely low. But yeah, it's coming along. Pretty happy with that. All right, guys, I'm on to mudding it up. Sure, I'll have a few different layers just to try to get as close as I can. But yeah, no more rotten bottom windowsills, so hopefully I can get a window in this thing. That's another big thing I need to get out of the way before I put the motor in. All right, guys, first layer of putty on there. Did a little sanding, about to do our second layer. Now keep going. All right, guys, now I'm just gonna kind of sand it down twice. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a guide coat on there, and we'll just take it from there and see if we can find any low spots. All right, guys, got the sandable primer on there. Let that dry, and I'll dust it a little bit, and then we'll start knocking it back and see if we can find all the low spots. All right, guys, now I've got some, I could do it backwards. I should use a light and then a dark on top, but I've got a dark on the bottom and a light on the top. So now I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit and then start blocking it and then feathering in all the edges. But I think it's gonna work, man. Can't wait to get a window in here. All right, guys, I'm getting down to the point where I'm just slowly filling in the low spots. But yeah, looks like it's gonna work. I think I'm gonna be able to get a window in there and no more rocks. So that's a win. So I'm just gonna keep on going, man. I can't get the window in tonight, but I definitely will get the rest of this window finished. That way that I can get one of my guys from the club over here tomorrow to help me get the window in. All right. I'm down to the last probably sanding of the thing, and then I'll pull all this off there, get it ready to put this window in. So yeah, I mean, it's not, I mean, I'm not a perfect body man or anything, but I think once I sand it down and everything, it'll look all right. Not bad for just a hack and taking something, you know, just a flat piece of metal and making a windowsill out of it. All right, guys, here we are. As far as I'm taking it for right now. Eventually, when the bus is painted, I'll block everything down a little bit more. But it's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect, but I feel pretty good about it. You know, I mean, it was pretty damn rotten. So, yeah, now next thing's the window.
Friends go, it was simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo. When my friends go, it was simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo. I got right, I got heart, I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, bet I strike. I go hard day and night, yeah. I go hard day and night. 1-to-1, no surprise, see the hate in their eyes. My brothers blood money bleed. I got the game in the squeeze. What would you do for some green? What would you do for some blues? Go pick and choose, a family of cheese. Some people not built like that. Some people get killed like that. Pressure like water, lights, mortgage, I been at bills like that. Now I got kids like that. No wonder why I feel like that. Some people go to war for nothing. Me, I go to war for something. Some people need knives and guns. Same ones just talk and run. Some people go to war for none. Me, I go to war for something. Some people need knives and guns. Same ones just talk and run. When my friends go, it was simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo. I got right, I got heart, I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, bet I strike. I go hard day and night. Money on the line, keep calling.
Wow, that went pretty easy. Well, another step. Let's take a look on the outside. Well, that couldn't have gone any better. I'm glad my buddy Barry came over and helped us out. It just dropped right in there. Another piece, guys. All right, guys. Well, there you go. That's how you rebuild the bottom of the window, and do all the body work and stuff, and put your window back in. So it's good for another round. It'll probably last another 30 years. So you guys take it easy and go work on your vintage Volkswagen. Take it easy and peace.